Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Star Wars Empire at War, Thrawn's Revenge, Imperial Civil War, Demo 2.2. That's actually quite a long name. I should probably shorten that in future episodes. But anyway, we're playing Star Wars. We started playing on Star Wars on May the 4th. We're playing more Star Wars now. We have achieved orbital supremacy over 2 worlds against the Imperial Remnant, and also against the New Republic over here at Levian. So, I think we need to start gathering up our ground forces, both for defensive purposes and also so we can start a invasion. We'll probably start with Maridin first, because it's definitely the smaller and easier of the two. So, I want to start moving all these troops. We just want to start grabbing troops from all over the Empire. And concentrating them into one actual army. I will go back through and build a few more, so we actually have some proper defences. But for now, let's actually just gather up all these troops. We want actual forces kind of gathered together so we can make a proper invasion force. We're going to need these armies, and unfortunately I'm not very good at the ground combat side of the game, so we're going to need a lot of armies. Right, I put a bunch of stuff into this army that I didn't mean to, so the easiest way of doing this will be to shift that stuff around. There we go. So what have we actually got in this army? We've got 8 squads of stormtroopers, we've got some scout troopers, TIE Maulers, which are fast light assault tanks, 2M repulsor tanks, which are kind of medium tanks with rapid fire laser cannons, TIE Crawlers. They're a light vehicle, but they're very heavily armed. And we also have a bunch of AT-PT. These are the Clone Wars era bipedal walkers, kind of like the AT-STs. They're not bad. They're not bad, I have to say. We don't know what the defences are on this world, but that should be enough, I hope. We have ships in orbit, so we should be good to just launch the invasion, I think, unless I've got any more troops around that I can bring in. I could bring in these walkers, actually. A few more walkers wouldn't hurt, I think. It might take them a little while to get there.
Construction complete.
Gather up all these forces over here. Oh, looks like there's a battle being fought at Contrum. Interesting. That's held by the New Republic. Now this ground army is also pretty big, so they've got a lot of AT-ST walkers there. Interesting. We probably should start building up a few more ships though. So I did say last episode, one thing I did want was this Allegiance class battlecruiser. They're pretty awesome. They should be in every fleet, I think, as kind of like the flagship of your force, just because they have so much concentrated firepower. They are very expensive though, so you know, maybe it's not the best thing to build. We also are going to need to up our income a bit. I want that much higher so we get more money coming in. But we are going to take losses, so everywhere that can be building troops for me should probably start building troops for me.
Soldiers.
Troops are pretty cheap,
Enlisting.
so we can build up a lot quite quickly.
Enlisting troops.
What I'm seeing is I need more vehicles. Here we go. Tangine can build vehicles for me. What is that? Oh, a gunship. Ooh, a heavily armed gunship. The IDT is the spiritual successor to the Republic's LAT. Ooh, okay. I've never actually tried those. That would be pretty cool. I definitely want some more AT-STs though, so queue up a couple of those. What are you currently building? Oh, you're building a barrack, so you can build more infantry as well. I like being able to build infantry in lots of places, so get some 2Ms, and then, yeah, a gunship, I think. Right, that still leaves us some money. Let's get some more mines being... Oh, no, tax collection agencies being built.
Beginning construction.
So we can increase our income dramatically across all worlds.
Beginning construction.
Everywhere that looks kind of safe, I think we should be building stuff like that. What do I want to build here? You can already produce infantry for me. Now, if I build another barracks, they can build infantry faster, which is kind of useful. But I do like having variety, so if they could build more vehicles, maybe? Or we could save those. There's 2 slots left. I wouldn't mind having a hypervelocity gun on this planet. It's a good defensive structure that fires from the planet to enemy spaceships and blows them out of the sky. That would be kind of handy. Also defensive turbo laser turrets, maybe. Let's see, what could you build? Nothing on the space, nothing on the ground. You've only... Apparently you have 1 build slot left. Oh, that's going to be another barracks. Okay, that's fine. Ignore me. Let's just get some more
Building started.
tax collection done. Out of money. Perfect. Right. Begin the ground invasion, please. Oh, I've got reinforcements coming. Don't begin the ground invasion. There we go. Begin the ground invasion. I actually mean it this time.
Invasion commencing.
Okay, they do have troops on the ground. They've got some stormtroopers. We are fighting the Imperial Remnant, so this is Imperials versus Imperials in the Civil War. If you're not aware of like Star Wars lore for this kind of thing, and it's not canon anymore, this is the old Legends universe that came before the new series of movies came out. Basically, after the Battle of Endor, the Empire split into multiple factions, all under the command of various warlords and so on. So we're one faction fighting against another faction, Zinja's Empire, versus the Imperial Remnant. The Imperial Remnant is kind of like the official government left behind by the Empire, but we don't like them very much because they keep telling me what to do, and I don't want to do that. Right, we're in a ground battle. Now, I'm going to preface this with two things. One, I'm not very good at ground battles. Two, I don't really like ground battles. The space-based side of the game, I think, is very good. The ground-based side, I think, lacks a bit. But, you know, screw it, we're going to try and do our best. So, hopefully they don't have too many defences here, but we need to start scouting out. They actually have a structure over here. A human dwelling. This will create human civilians, like these guys here, who will fight against us. So we kind of want to destroy that. So first things first, let's get some forces on the ground. Get some infantry, get some vehicles. Yeah, we just want... That's all the vehicles we can have right now. We are kind of limited in what we can deploy. But this should be enough for the initial attack. We've got some heavy support, we've got some light support, we've got lots of infantry to capture points. As we capture more of these reinforcements points, there's one here and there is one here, we will be able to bring down more troops. But for now, I think this will have to do.
Battalion standing by.
This should be enough for the initial attack. Let's... Yep. Let's murder everyone. Hopefully that isn't too loud. I think it kind of sounds like the ground combat is a bit louder than the space combat, so hopefully the audio is okay.
Deploying.
Right.
Moving to secondary position.
You guys are going to wreck those. And we're going to blow up this building. Man, that is loud. Okay, that structure is dealt with. They can't do anything with that. Looks like they've occupied a bunker there. I would prefer it if they didn't. We're still waiting on reinforcements to unload from there.
Scanning for enemies.
No, they haven't taken over that bunker. I can take that bunker over if I so wish, but there's also a build pad here which I want to occupy. So infantry can capture points for us, like this build pad. We will build... Let's see, what do we want? Anti-infantry or anti-vehicle? Or... What are you? Anti-infantry. So we've got... two anti-aircraft, sorry. Let's go with anti-infantry because we know they've got infantry on this planet. I don't know if they've got any vehicles.
Mauler ready.
Right, that's all of our reinforcements here.
Ready for recon.
We need to see what the enemy actually has. So I'm going to send out some of these speeder bikes as kind of a quick recon.
Ready to move.
And see where we need to head to next. Because we have to destroy
Scanning the area.
the enemy forces. They haven't occupied this area, which is good. We're not actually seeing anything over here, are we?
Right away.
Okay, another civilian structure. We can also capture this landing pad.
Time order.
Right,
Copy.
everyone, move
Setting
over here. We're
course.
just going to move the entire force en masse. They will have a base around here somewhere, and that base could be producing vehicles if we're unlucky. But for the time being, it doesn't seem like they've got much. Because we haven't seen any enemy forces, they've not moved against us. Which is rather nice. We've got that defensive turret there. I could build another one here. I'm not too worried about it. Just because we're not actually seeing any attacks coming from them. So we're going to capture that
Awaiting
point.
destination.
I'm going to move you up here quickly. Let's take a look
Moving
around.
out.
Ooh, perfect. That is fantastic. We want to capture that immediately.
Awaiting orders.
Send a couple of infantry up here. That is a sensor tower. That will show us the entire map. So if I can get some infantry up there to deal with that, I'll be grand.
Ready. There they are.
Right, you guys have captured that, so I can bring in more reinforcements. And that won't be producing any more infantry for them.
We've secured an
Look, sir,
abandoned
it's
sensor
them.
array.
Excellent. Okay, now we can see the entire map. What have they actually got? Okay, the civilians hold up in that bunker. Ooh, okay, they've got a light vehicle factory producing TX-130 Saber tanks. Fast attack tank, okay. Pod walkers. Now these are pretty bad. They're quite light vehicles, but they've got a very big gun. So they're good against vehicles. They've got a couple of those. And a heavy vehicle factory. Okay. That will probably be my priority target. Now, because I have a ship in orbit, I have access to a bombing run. Bombing runs are quite slow, however. So they take a while to charge up and then a while to recharge after that. Because I don't want to lose any ground forces, though, and fighting against this could cost me some, I'm actually going to wait. We're actually just going to speed up time because the AI is being very defensive for once. until that bombing run is ready. While we wait, though, I think I might gather up all these forces here.
Activating.
I'm going to set you to control 1 so I can quickly select you all. And we're going to move around to the side and take out that civilian bunker.
Bombing run available.
There we go.
Changing
You
course.
guys all move there. Meanwhile, my bombing run, we're going to target
Bomber standing
that.
by.
And these bombing runs are amazing. So, if I can get them on camera,
Commence
3 Imperial
attack
bombers,
run.
and they're going to just drop ordnance all over this area. There we go. Took out 2 tanks, took out the podwalker, took out the heavy factory. Now we've only got 1 target left, and that's a fight I'm much happier with.
Yes, sir.
So, you guys can come up here. I want everyone to
Engaging
engage
enemy.
that for me. Oh shit, okay, we're going to lose a... Might lose a couple of infantry because my vehicles are being a bit slow. There we go. Okay, we won. We lost a few individual troopers there. That's not actually a problem. It's only you only lose if you lose the entire squad. So I think we're actually okay there. Now, what have we got left? Yeah, see, they're bringing out more reinforcements. 2 podwalkers, 2 of those. I actually feel like we could use some more heavy support. So let's bring in some more TIE
Setting
crawlers
course.
and more
Inputting
ATSTs.
coordinates.
And you know what? Some
my
ATPTs
way.
as well. Let's go old school. I mean, we could. The thing is, now we have that sensor tower, I can just sit back and wait for the bombing run. It's one of the things that annoys me about the ground fighting level. A way to win is to do nothing until you have your bombing runs, and then
Ready
just
to
bomb
go.
everyone to hell. Which always feels a bit cheeky to me, but hey,
On my way.
I can't really complain if I'm the one doing it. Okay, we shouldn't need any
Awaiting
more
orders.
forces than this, I don't
Scanning
think.
area.
So let's let everyone gather together. And yeah, there's no need for any subtlety really, we're just going to charge in and start murdering stuff. Preferably before they start, you know, spawning more units. So select all of that army,
sir. Affirmative.
and you guys as well.
Reporting in.
Oh no, have I got those selected? Yeah, I do. Okay.
Roger
Right,
that.
you're all Group 1. Group 1, your priority target is that podwalker.
Providing covering fire.
Yeah, you can see the damage they've done to that guy straight away. We might actually lose a TIE crawler. They come in a squad of 2, so it's not too bad. Focus down that guy. Focus down that guy, please. Okay, he keeps running off, so take out the building first. And we are victorious, and I think that was without any losses. We lost 1 TIE crawler, but they come in a squad of 2, and it's when the squad is destroyed they actually lose a unit. So, we took 0 losses in that fight. However, it's important to note, the enemy also lost 0 units. All of those units we killed were free units. They didn't pay for those. They didn't spend any resources to build them. It does feel a bit cheap. On the space battle side of it, it's not too bad. On the ground
System
side of it,
control
I think it's
achieved.
pretty terrible, I have to say, because of the way the economy there works out when you've got to fight through waves of infantry like that. But we've now taken Marudan, and in fact we can move straight on to besiege Columex, which I think I am tempted to do. So we can get all the infantry from there, we can start building up mines. We did actually get a chunk of cash for that fight as well, so we actually have 3,000 credits in reserve, which basically means I'm going to build more mines, because I want to get my income up. Build a
Constructing.
couple there, you can have a couple as
Building started.
well. And also build me a barracks so you can
Building
start
under
producing infantry.
construction.
You can build me a vehicle
Construction
factory.
complete.
Right, gather up all the infantry, put the
Location
Nebulon B
confirmed.
back with that guy,
Order
move you
knowledge.
guys over there, and yeah, let's do that again, shall we?
Invasion commencing.
Okay, invasion of Columex. Again, it's showing me stormtroopers. That makes me think they don't actually have any defences here. Looks like we're on a city map this time. Interesting. Have to see what kind of defences they've got. Now, you can build ground-based turbo laser turrets, and those are pretty goddamn bad. The harsh rain conditions have reduced the accuracy of lasers by 50%. And we get 2,400 for winning. The local humans are allied with the,
Choose your reinforcements.
you know, the
Inputting
people.
coordinates.
Right away.
Heading out.
Okay, I'm going to go vehicle heavy on this. We've got a lot of infantry. We actually start off, one squad of
Scout trooper
stormtroopers
active.
is actually 25 stormtroopers and 2 scouts, so that's not bad. What can we see? There's a broken bunker there. Okay.
Brigade standing by. Armor ready.
Now, this will be either very
Rolling out.
easy or very hard, depending on if
Form
the
up.
AI has already built turbo laser
On the
turrets here.
move.
If they've got turbo laser turrets, we
Affirmative,
could be in
sir.
trouble, because they will one-shot
Ball
most
out,
vehicles. So
Let's
let's
move
start
out.
scouting out with a scout trooper and see what he can see. This is also quite a big winding map, so we've got to be careful.
Let's
Now
go.
that is controlled by the Imperial Remnant, so we probably want to take that off them fairly soon. Do they
Keep
have anyone
going.
here?
Inbound.
They
This way.
do. Okay, so they've got a bunch of infantry over there. Now, what are those? Are those stormtroopers? What are you, friend? You are a stormtrooper. That might actually be paid for infantry. In fact, it looks like they might have multiple squads there as well. But my scout can't
Over
take them
there.
on his own, so you can move up there. We'll gather up all the rest of my forces and go take those out. We can definitely defeat that
Just give me a
force.
target. Tank brigade ready.
Move you guys over to here.
Move into position.
Thank you very much.
We'll back you up.
Oh, missed the
Awaiting
ATSTs.
orders.
They can head over there as well.
Scouting area.
Okay,
Scout
you
trooper
haven't found
reporting.
anything else yet, so
Gearing up.
start moving over this way. You've got to be careful because you can lose these
Almost
quite
there.
quickly. And you do need these scout
Scanning
vehicles.
the area. Watching
Alright, let's
for
go
the
see
enemy.
what's up this way. Oh, what we got? That was a bunch of civilians.
Scouting area.
So there must be some structures
On
around
the
here that
way.
are spawning civilians.
Roger
okay.
that.
Second landing point
Right
is
away.
uncontested, which is nice. Oh, there we go. Civilian building up there. We need to go destroy that.
Moving out.
Okay, vehicles are slowly moving down. Looks like they're actually getting caught on each other, which is kind of annoying.
Form up. Heading
Right,
out.
loop back down this way. Just want to check there's no civilian buildings like that bunch there. So we want to come back and destroy those pretty quickly, because obviously
Affirmative. New coordinates.
that will be spawning out infantry for them.
Moving.
Right, move up here. I want those... There we go. Open fire! Holy crap, they've got a port walker. Okay, priority target, please. Okay, focus fire on that. We took some losses there. Okay, but we are capturing that point, which is good. Interestingly, I wasn't expecting that pod walker, and it walked over a bunch of my infantry as well, so we actually took some casualties. But we only lost one TIE crawler, and we should be able to actually repair this guy up. We have a repair guy in this group somewhere.
Landing zone.
There he is. Right, if I put him near there, he will repair that vehicle for me. We should see that health bar slowly increase. Okay, we've captured that. We definitely, if they're going to have pod
Order
walkers around, I
acknowledged.
do want heavier vehicles,
Right
so let's bring a
away.
bunch of that down. And I think another squad of infantry wouldn't hurt, if I can find a spot to drop them in. There we go.
Advancing.
And I do like these little
Setting
time
course.
maulers. They're so good at taking out infantry.
Roger that.
Okay, speed up time while we wait for all of those guys to disembark. Infantry take a long time to disembark sometimes, so what I might do... Yeah, I think what we're going to do is actually going to leave them behind. They can guard that point for me. Everyone else can head up here, and we want to take out these civilian buildings.
On my way.
Right, where's my scout? You're
Awaiting
there.
orders. Fall out, troops.
Head you down this way. We can check out this corner here. There's probably a bunch of buildings down here, but we'll see. I can actually bring in one more unit of something. Maybe some ATPTs.
At
my way.
maximum unit capacity.
There we go. That's us maxed out, but the reinforcements will help. And we can probably do multiple
Copy.
pronged defences if we're lucky.
Let's move out.
Right, is there anything
Let's
in this
go.
corner?
Keep going.
Yes, they've got a bunch of
This way.
vehicles down there. Ooh, actually they've got
Over
a
there.
lot of stuff down there.
Gearing up.
Oh god, okay, right, we need to... Probably need to go deal with that at some point. Oh,
Almost there. Scanning the area.
yeah, okay. Meet
Watching
back up
for
with
the
the
enemy.
main force down there, please.
Awaiting orders.
Right, you guys, the civilians are not much of a threat, so I'm just going to let you guys attack move. Oops.
Copy.
Going to let you guys attack move up to
Targeting.
here. This force down here.
Form up.
Oh, you've actually got some heavy support as well. That's not bad, right? You can become group
Awaiting
2,
orders.
and we're going to just work our way around here and start massacring all this.
They are in my sights.
Come on, man, this way.
Okay, we're kind of killing everything, and we should start taking out those buildings pretty quickly as well. And I have a bombing run available. Oh no, what are you doing? Why have you run in on
Scouting area.
your own? There we go. Okay, take out these buildings so they stop spawning bad guys. we go. Kill all of those for me. Those are all blowing up. Lovely. Okay, you got very
Reporting.
badly hurt, so
On the
move
way.
you over there. I'm going to put you in a
Yes,
separate
sir.
group so you stay out of trouble for the
copy.
time being. Yep, kill all these civilians. They are
Cover fire.
traitors and rebels against the Empire. They all deserve to die. Okay,
Moving
this
out.
group move you up a bit.
Reporting. Let's go.
Good work, soldiers.
Targeting.
Right away.
That's right. Teach them to
Moving
disrespect the Empire.
Firing.
Engaging enemy.
Target acquired. There they are.
Heading out. Yes, sir.
Enemy sighted. Fall out.
Okay, if we can take out this last bunch, we should be pretty good.
Enemy spotted.
You guys can move up there and start engaging all of that for me.
Yes, Commander.
That guy can join back on them now and hopefully get
Right
healed
away.
up by that guy.
Reporting.
Right,
Right
you
away.
guys start moving up here. Gotta be a little careful
Order
because they might
acknowledged.
have defenses
On my
still.
way.
Those are not civilian buildings, that's
Heading
good.
out. Fall out.
Okay, we're not seeing anything else. There's no point capturing another control point because we can't bring any more reinforcements.
Yes,
You guys need to finish off that building, thank you. Okay, we know they've got more buildings up here, so that squad can move up this way.
Let's move out.
I'm also going to need them to possibly go through this tunnel here and join up there. Ooh, that was something exploding up here. Right, have I got a scout trooper with this group still? Anyone on a jet bike? No, damn. Okay, well you're fully healed up, so you can go scout up here for me. And
Ready.
I think group 2 actually... Well, let's see what we find up here. Oh no, there's a bunch of stuff up here.
Inputting
Right.
coordinates.
Hostiles.
Attack move. Oh, oh, turbo laser turrets. Right, that's what I was afraid of. Those are going to be a problem, so... Ah, no, I can't. Okay.
canceled.
Those things are terrifying because they do so much
Yes, sir.
damage.
Attack.
Now, turbo laser turrets are very powerful, but they do have a weakness in that they can be destroyed. What are you shooting at? Oh, civilians. Okay, that's fine. They can be destroyed if you can find the power generator. So, we need to back off and think about
Keep
where the power
going.
generator can be. And the answer is, because I've played this map before, it's going to be in this base up here. Now, unfortunately, we are going to have to blow through the defences at the gate. And that will be a
Yes,
problem.
Commander.
Ready to go.
Ready.
Oh, I selected the wrong
Let's
group.
move out.
I can almost guarantee there's more turbo laser turrets up there, so let's not go that way. In fact, you guys can go set up over here for the time being and just kind of wait
Let's
for
go.
me.
Brigade
Awaiting
standing by.
orders.
You guys, I want to actually move round to here, because we want to take out that other
This
civilian
way.
building.
On the way.
Okay.
Bombardment available.
Okay, we do have our fighter support ready. Oops, stormtrooper coming in behind me. He won't last very long, because, well,
Copy.
there we go.
Right away. I copy.
Right, you guys just
Reporting.
hang around there, don't move. I'm going to get one
Roger.
stormtrooper.
Right away, sir.
I would just like you to run over here
Squad,
and start
advance.
finding targets for my bombing
Always
run.
ready, sir.
Meanwhile, you guys move up here,
Affirmative.
take out any civilian buildings.
Open fire. Attack that target. Attacking target.
They're running in individual stormtroopers, which isn't going to work out for them. Come on, take out that building for me. They're not targeting the building automatically, which is problematic. Okay, you're done. Oh shit, what was that? Oh! Damn, they killed my scout with stormtroopers. Okay, well,
Reporting in.
luckily I've got plenty more stormtroopers where that came from. And, quite honestly, I don't care if they live or die, so...
Target confirmed.
This is part of the problem,
Roger
because they
that.
get free units, so
Move out.
I've got to be careful, because
Right
I am
away.
paying for all these units. Okay, there's some of their defences.
Ready
Bombing
for
around.
orders.
Take that out for me. Here come the bombers. Hey, we can actually get a cinematic view of this.
Bombing run.
Nice. Now, turbo laser turrets can shoot down bombers. This won't always be successful, but
We've sighted them.
Nice. Okay, that turbo laser turret has been destroyed.
Reporting in.
Just give me a target.
Okay, Group 1, move in. Hopefully they don't have very many more. But what I want to do is try and find this power generator and destroy it.
Keep going.
Providing covering fire.
Okay, that's the defences here. They actually built a turret and they had that turbo laser turret, so that was actually pretty strongly defended. It would have cost us some casualties to take that, I think. I'm going to capture this point so I can bring in reinforcements if I need to. But there should just be a few factories here. We got that? There we go.
Over there.
Laying
Should just be a
suppressive
few
fire.
factories and possibly, hopefully, a power generator.
Rolling out.
If I'm wrong, and it looks like I am, no, I'm not.
Keep on.
One power generator. Kill that for me right now. Okay, that is good. Now those turbo
Moving
laser
to
turrets have
position.
lost their power. They are defenseless and can be destroyed at our leisure. With that, I think basically we go just for Operation
Moving.
Cleanup. All these
Roger that.
forces can start moving in together,
Over there.
and we're just going to tidy this area up. Why do I have a
Tank
bunch of guys down
ready.
here? Oh, what squad was this? Who are you guys meant to be with?
Let's go.
Okay, so these big turrets have been destroyed. The smaller turrets, which we're not shooting for some reason. Yep, okay, we are losing some units. They have built a lot of turrets, which is a problem.
Need no orders.
Fire. Copy.
Roger that.
Okay, let's just get some good old-fashioned attack moves with the entire force. Taking out turrets, taking out production facilities, taking out their infantry. This is good. This is stuff they've actually paid for. Right,
Open
move
fire.
over here. Let's sweep
Attack.
down this way. We've still got to destroy these turbo laser turrets, even though they've been depowered. Oh, another factory. Kill that for me. That's a light vehicle factory, so that will produce vehicles, which will be very annoying. Oh, and we don't need to take out the turbo laser turrets. And there we go. That's a big ground battle. As you can see, it's a little bit more piecemealy than your space battles, which is kind of why I dislike it. Even though it only took us 13 minutes to do, but not too bad. We did actually destroy paid-for units there. We took out 2 stormtroopers. We've taken the planet from them. We got a whole bunch of credits.
Planetary control achieved.
And
Reporting.
we've achieved planetary control. So, I think on that note, as this episode has run a bit longer than I usually like, but I am thinking a lot of these videos for this series are going to be probably more closer to 30 minutes than 20 minutes, just based on how the game plays out sometimes. So, we'll have to see how that works out going forward. But so far, my empire is definitely on the advance. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe if you did, and hopefully I'm going to see you all later for the next one of these, as we continue our attack across the galaxy. Bye.